Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
What do you need?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me. Safe travels. In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Stendar's light purify you of your ills. Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Karset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed. None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
give 'em the dogs, boys. Ain't a bad time to get lost, friend.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in. I think you'd be a little smarter than that. You want in? To cooperate. Have you decided to pay the visitor's tax? It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate, and you can head into the city. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They
I don't know
represent
you.
the reason I'm
You and
here.
Riften looking for
I can't
trouble?
Just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't
Don't
want you to
say
leave.
something you'll
You're
regret.
the only good thing that's happened
Last
to the
thing the
city in a long
Blackbriars
time.
need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Don't make me laugh. Just stay out of the Blackbriars' affairs. You'll live longer.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Yeah? What?
The return of the
I knew
dragons
that
was not
stupid
mere
kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his
This is
debt.
one of the
Look,
signs.
this is really
Signs that
simple.
Lady Mara
I
is
lent him some
displeased with
gold,
your
he promised to
constant
pay me back,
inebriation.
and now he says he's broke.
Put down your
End of
flagons
story.
filled with your vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden.
Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that.
No, Mom.
But a septum's a
We
septum.
talked about this.
Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been
Certainly we can
paid.
come to some sort of an
I hope we bump
understanding.
into each other
These
again.
people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and
Look,
their return.
I already said Shadra
There's
doesn't
no
owe me a
need to
thing,
use them
so
as
get
an
off my
excuse
back.
to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Look, I already said
We're
Shadra
not
doesn't owe me a
kicking
thing.
Any luck with Sapphire? By the 8! You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore. All right, then.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lass? Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? Passing on a golden opportunity is worse. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone!
My husband Bercy will be the death of me.
I have
He spends
something
too much time
amazing
worrying
to show
about
you that
Riften and not
demands
enough
your
about
attention.
himself.
This way, everyone. Over here. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. You need to hear this. You need to hear this.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, Everlasting life. Or perhaps... Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
I don't have anything to eat.
What a waste of time.
Go away.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised.
Here.
The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Protect yourself right.
Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
My organization's
All right,
a
then.
run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from.
Looking to stay alive?
If you think you
Why
can
take a
handle it.
chance?
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what it takes.
Protect
Buying
yourself
and
right.
selling
Buy
fine
armor
jewelry.
from Ralph.
All right,
Franche. Turn out your
All
pockets.
meats guaranteed.
If you're looking for a
clean and
handout,
free
you
from
want to
hot
speak with
What
my
in
husband.
blazes are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring?
Bully's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways.
Jewelry.
You can walk
Let's
up with
stay
me to the
alive.
keep,
It's
or I
Christmas.
can
It's
drag
winter's
your lifeless
morning.
body. Your choice.
But I... Very well.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady. That unpleasant. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the
Okay.
Make sure
Now,
there's
where did I
no
put those
supplies
supplies?
in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, my lady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared. Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. Good journey to you.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason. What in the name of oblivion do you want? Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear, and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me, and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry, and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. I believe we're done.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with
Buy some
legendary
armor and live to
Argonian
tell about it.
craftsmanship.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Beautiful
I can't take this
baubles
place
and
anymore.
gleaming gemstones
The
over
trees.
here.
All the colors, but the city's so dark. Why? It makes no sense.
Protect yourself right. Buy
So
armor
cold,
from Grelka.
so hungry, so tired. No one cares about us. No one. We could die and no one would ever even know. They'd just throw our corpses in the canal. Are you scared to death? I am. I hear everything just stops. Forever. It all just goes away, but you don't realize it. I don't want to die.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor
Yes.
from Grelka.
Jewelry with
Yes?
legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Yes?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka. Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?